Hi Libra, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 26th of April to the 2nd of May. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description box below the video. All that information is in there for you. Also, please remember time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. Take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Wow. Okay, Libra, I must confess. Right, okay, so third time lucky at your reading. Seriously, don't know what's going on today, but you seem so conflicted in going forward. You don't know whether to rebirth yourself, a situation. You don't know whether to put the time and effort in. I can see what you want, but the messages are not coming out in a very concise way. It's very butterfly. First of all, I tried to do your reading and it was just like, whoa, what? This makes no sense whatsoever. It seems like you're really conflicted at this moment in time. So third time lucky, we're going to have a go. Stabbed in the back. Ten of Swords situation. Same cards coming out as well. Stabbed in the back by love, by a person that you trusted. Okay. Please remember, okay, that energies can be reversed. So take it as it resonates. And if you want to assign the roles as you see fit, do that. Okay. I had a comment on Aquarius's reading. Somebody saying Aquarius is not like that. Well, they're not general, and these are general readings. Okay, I'm picking up on the energies out there. I channel. So they're not personal readings. They are generalized. And if that's not you, and you feel that strongly that it's not you, that's fine. Just assign the roles as you see fit. Take what you can from the reading. They're not going to be personal ones. Okay. I'm not connecting with your energy as a personal one. So this is not for Billy Bobbins down the road. Okay. So I'm not connecting with his energy. I have to try and don't know why I'm explaining it, but I feel like I need to explain it today for some reason. Okay, so you want to come out of this stabbed in the back, kind of defeated by love, kind of feeling. You want to be victorious. You want to be able to love again. You want to be able to trust again. And I feel it is a lot about trust. You want to be able to trust moving forward. So you want to be able to be open and honest and have a relationship that is trustworthy, that you can put your time and effort into. You want a brand new beginning away from stabbed in the back energy. Okay, you want a brand new beginning. You're very enthusiastic coming towards somebody. Prince of Wands here. Very popping energy with a message. It's kind of like time is of the essence. You've got to do it now. You want to be victorious in getting this message across, which is a brand new beginning for you. So you are from this defeated kind of energy here, you are integrating spirituality into a 3D situation. So you're trying to look at the situation through kindness and compassion, even though you felt stabbed in the back, and you're trying to weave it into your everyday life. There's a balance here. So you're doing it on a very tempered basis. It's a routine. You're trying to look through the eyes of love, kindness and compassion and bring that into a situation in order to get a brand new start, or to bring about a brand new start. Okay, because you felt stabbed in the back by this. It could be the renewal of this situation that you feel stabbed in the back by. So communication wise, you want to offer, you want excuse me, a brand new fiery passionate start that is stable. You want to offer, you want a stable situation which is prosperous, not just financially, that has firm solid foundations going forward, but has a tremendous amount of growth in there. A tremendous amount of growth. So you're offering someone a solid commitment. It's a reignition of this relationship, I feel, because you're looking through the eyes of compassion now. Yeah. Okay, so we had some, yeah, okay. This is why. So you want to come towards this person here, Prince of Wands, very enthusiastically. You want to be victorious in this. You want to weave this kind of like equilibrium into the situation, even though you felt stabbed in the back before. You want to restart this connection in a whole different way. So we've got here the Prince of Wands and the Prince of Swords is a reignition of this, because you're expecting a battle here. Prince of Swords. He comes in fast. It's truthful, but you're expecting some kind of rebuff from the other person. It is enthusiastic. You're coming towards them. I know what to do now. Da, da, da. Let's get going. Let's get going. It's a fool's journey because you don't know how this person feels about you. You don't know how this person perceives you, how they feel about you. You want a brand new beginning with them, but it is a fool's journey because there's no communication between both of you. You were trying to weave equilibrium into the situation with this High Priest card and this Ferrilite card here. You're cooking up this gorgeous potion of masculine and feminine energies in order to bring about balance. So where it is imbalance because there's no communication, you were trying to bring balance into the situation by sending out a message. They're only tiny in essence, okay, Prince of Swords, but you're expecting resistance from this person. It is enthusiastic. You're coming in as a little bit poppy, a little bit truthful. Hi, how you doing? Truthful because you want to know about the other person. Enthusiastic because you want to spark a dialogue with them. You want them to know that you're interested in order for you to be victorious, in order for you to move this connection on or remodel it, rebirth it even. Yeah, High Priestess. So I think that you've been waiting for the right time to come towards this person. We've got the High Priestess. She kind of like keeps everything close to her chest till the time is right. Okay, she uses her intuition to guide her. So from this situation here, the Ten of Swords, which is you being defeated by love, you want to come in now and leave that behind. You want to re-spark a dialogue with this person, the King of Swords. You want to spark a small dialogue and then come in as the King of Swords, which is very confidently saying what your idea is for the future and what you want from this connection moving forward. Okay. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles now. Being very thoughtful and creative with how you connect. It is very thoughtful with your use of language because you want to get your points across. You want them to take notice, set up and take notice of you and say, oh, okay then. Okay then. If that's what you want. And that's what you want. You want them to reciprocate. You want them to be on board with you. Okay, so I see, very conflicted again. This reading's so bizarre for you guys. What else does Libra need to know? Yeah, away from this headache here. It's like self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. It's kind of like even stabbed in the back energy. You're trying to move away from it. You're trying to decide, Two of Pentacles here, whether or not to come back to this person here or re-spark this situation. It does bring about an inordinate amount of instability with you. Just going to have to chuck that thinking to the wayside, because thinking too much about it and thinking that it's not going to work is going to bring about a melee of low vibrational energies, and you're just going to get stuck in your own thoughts. Like Three of Swords, stabbed in the heart. It says to me three-party situation for some reason. Doing it again. What are you doing, Libra? What are you doing? You're moving away from the past. moving towards something brand new. Because there's a lot of icky energies in here. The reason I say it, you're getting the same cards out and it's very difficult to read. I don't know, I don't understand what's going on. You're very, very, very conflicted. And it's not... I don't think... Okay. Excuse me. It looks like you're closing one. Oh, this is so strange now because they're so butterfly at the moment. Very stuck energy here. The Prince of Swords, very eloquent use of language in order to get your point across. You do want the Ten of Pentacles with this person here, or you want to create a situation that has financial freedom. They're the Ace of Pentacles. It's something that is solid, has growth in it, has an emotional growth. Four of Cups and the Princess of Cups. Coming towards it, that's a lot of communication here. Almost feels like you've been trying to communicate but just can't for some reason. You keep pulling back. They're saying to me these are messages that you've deleted. What? Why would you do that? See, very conflicted energy. Five of Swords. This one, you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Eight of Swords, stuck. Third party situation. What do I do? Self-fulfilling prophecies, trying to keep everything to yourself. The Stealer of Dreams. The Stealer of Dreams. They've stolen everything from you, kept you stuck. That's a third party situation. They keep saying that's third party. This situation here. You're keeping everything to yourself on this side of the board. There is somebody that you want to... Oh, right, okay. Thank you. It's just become clear now. There is somebody that you want to go towards. Okay, it's a fool's journey because it is a revisitation, I feel, of a connection. But you want to offer them a completely new, brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. You want to reconnect in a very big way. You're coming across as very immature in these kind of like, and this is why, don't mean to be nasty, and it's not detrimental in any way, okay? Immaturity. When we're feeling in low vibrational ways of thinking and loving, if we get detrimental situations that happen, sometimes we have, when we want to communicate, we can't find a way. Okay, and when we do go to communicate, i.e. messaging, we can send messages or what we really want to say and then delete them because we feel a bit weird about sending them. And I feel that flurry of communication over there, it is tiny in its essence. So these are tiny bits of reconnection, kind of, you're going through all these phases of how do I reconnect? How do I get there? How do I spark this conversation? It's a fool's journey, so you're not too sure about how the other person is going to receive you. So he's sitting there, and I can almost see it now, texting or sending a message, tiny in its essence, and thinking, oh no, I'll just get rid of it. A couple of days later, or whatever time length it's been, because it feels like it's been quite a long time that you've been thinking about sending these messages out. But they're tiny. There's such a lot of them. It says to me that these are messages that you've not necessarily sent. You're trying to get yourself into that va-va-voom mode of sending messages, but you haven't sent them. You've written them but haven't sent them because there's so many. You keep deleting them. Why do you keep deleting them? They're only tiny messages. That's a declaration. King of Swords. That's what you want to do. You want to declare. You want to say, this is what I want for the future. It's trying to get that Baba-Voom up. Look, you're trying to weave this this gorgeous energy from the High Priest into a situation enough to give you the confidence to move forward. You want to be the King of Swords. You want to be able to connect with this person on a very... and be confident about your communication. But you're going through all these scenarios here in your head. And I do see that as you writing texts and then deleting them. Because you think, oh no, they're not even going to reciprocate. They're not going to be interested. Why would they? This is what I want for the future. Very, very, very kind of butterfly, conflicted energy. Wow. Wow. So you're trying to balance yourself out with this Fairylet card. You're trying to bring balance into the situation in order for you to communicate. I think that's the biggest thing for you, in order for you to communicate. In order for you to get into this King of Swords kind of energy, in order to say, yeah, this is what I want. So it is a Fool's journey. It is somebody that's completely separate from this one here, the High Priestess. This is what's happened in the past. Or perhaps it's a residual energy of something that you're going through. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, just really backstabby, kind of nasty, conflicted. This one has no growth in it. There's just detrimental thoughts about it all the time. This person stole everything. They're a nightmare to be with. They're all wishy-washy. They've brought you into third-party situations. They've kept you stuck. They've stabbed you in the back with this. But all the while, you're keeping this all to yourself. You're not speaking about it. Wow, definitively. Look at that. You're trying to work on your career in order for you to say to this person, turn up in your own reading, enough's enough, that's it, I'm off. And it's almost like rubber stamping it, saying, no, that's it, I've had enough. This is just rubbish. It's just nonsense. It's just no growth, no growth, no growth. Bad thought, bad thought, bad thought, bad thought. Enough's enough. Adios, I'm off. I'm going to very definitively bring balance into my life now. I'm going to balance my life out. Balance the books, because it's imbalanced here. I'm going to balance it by cutting the tie. Cutting the tie. And it's very firmly rubber stamping this one here. But you are so worried about this one here, going towards it, this Fool's journey. It is somebody that you know, though. For the Four of Cups, you can't, even while you're in this very detrimental situation here, you can't be seen to be looking at this person here. You're trying to concentrate on how you can resolve the issues in this situation and what you need to do moving forward. So you can't be seen to be looking at this person. Perhaps it is a legal or some kind of legality is going to be affected by you interacting with this cup here. This kind of like a Fool's journey. There's been some kind of, there is a void between you, because there's a period, a process that you need to go through in order to seal this one off definitively. It is you cutting it, literally cutting it with that sword. So mum's the word. You're having to keep everything to yourself, because there's a right time, there's a process in play. This is why you keep trying to send communication out. You want the things that you want to say to this person, you can't. You can't be seen to be interacting with them. So you're actually deleting them. You're actively deleting these messages, all this communication. You keep deleting it because you know the temptation's there. So, okay. You can't be sending messages out. It's almost like you've played out this scenario without actually the other person interacting with you, if you know what I mean. So you'll just, it's a very one-sided conversation. It's you opening up, even though you are sending messages out. If you think about it, you've written them, but you've not sent them. So you're still keeping everything to yourself. You want to communicate, but you can't. You can't, because there's a process in play. You want to tell this person exactly what they mean to you. You want to say to this person, okay, this is the truth of the situation. Very confidently, this is the truth of the situation. I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. I want a relationship with you. I want a brand new start with you. I want the Ace of Pentacles with you. I want something that's very, very honest, very fruitful, very grounded, strong foundations. I want a life with you. I want a passionate new start with you. I've just been to hell and back. I want to be with you. It's beautiful. It's quite sorrowful though over here. But those messages, see? Trying to communicate but just can't. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Libra? This is like third time at this reading, and it's just like, whoa, wow, what are you giving me? Why is there so much like flip, flip, flip energy? It's because it's so conflicted, because this one's so awful. So 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So something that you want to rebirth, something that you've had with someone that is a 10 of Cups, that is a 10 of Pentacles, and ultimate fulfillment. You do see them as your divine partner. You do worship them. You want them back in your life. You're willing to nurture this connection, willing to put the time and effort in now. There's an equilibrium there. You want to open your heart to them and tell them exactly what they mean to you. You want to recommit to them. Recommit. This one's, it is a bit of a nightmare because you don't know how the other person's going to receive you. But you're very fired up to get there because you're sealing this one off. And I think just through sending, it sounds weird, doesn't it? Just through sending messages, or not even sending them, okay, you've not sent them, you've written them. So just by writing messages to this person to try and spark a dialogue, it's almost like giving you the confidence. It's giving you that little bit of extra va-va-voom inside you. You're deleting the message, and then you'll write another one, and then you'll delete it, and then you'll write another one, and then you'll delete it. And every time you message or write a message, because you're not actually sending them, every time you write those messages, you get a little bit more confident, a little bit more, okay, yeah, I can see how this is going to, how this could play out. So you're kind of like going through exercises on use of language, of information, about what you want to get across in a very concise way. Okay, so you're taking it flirty, friendly, slow. It's slow moving, obviously, because you're going through a process. So this dialogue that you're creating and not sending out, you're going through all these different scenarios, and you just keep deleting them. Which is, it's good because it's almost like, even though you're in High Priestess mode, you're not telling anybody about this situation and how bad it is. You're actively kind of like getting rid of that. It's very cathartic for you. You're writing about it to someone, but you're not sending it. So you're releasing energy in order to bring about, releasing negativity in order to bring about that balance within your situation. So you're doing the right thing, because you're releasing negativity, even just by sending, even just by writing these messages that are getting you into the right frame of mind to come into this person. Are giving you that confidence to come forward, not as a page, not as a princess, but as a declaration, not just as a tiny message. How beautiful is that? It's almost like therapy. Don't take it the wrong way, but it is. It's almost like a cathartic therapy for you. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love it. Whatever way you can, oh, excuse me, release negativity. Okay, if you're going through a really detrimental period, however you, almost like, I was going to say something then, and they're just giving it to me, you know. If anybody's seen The Exercise, The Exorcist, and she says, I can't remember, that little lady, and she says something really, really strange, and I can't remember what it is. Something like that, exorcise the demons, or something like that. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, you will get it if you've seen It's not The Exorcist, it's the I can't remember the movie. It's where she gets sucked into the television. That's yeah, because The Exorcist is where she spins her head round and gets all possessed, isn't she? And they did that really weird Naked Gun version called Repossessed, which was hilarious. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. I like both the films anyway. But yeah, it's almost like that you're exercising all of that negative energy moving forward. So you're releasing it as it's playing out. You're actually actively releasing it. It's like a form of therapy. Queen of Wands. So anyway, enough waffling. So it gets you into this kind of like, you feel more balanced anyway within yourself, because you're just writing all your thoughts down, thoughts and feelings. Okay, although it is a headache, and look, the Seven of Swords is kind of like an exercise that you need to do in order to get to the Queen of Wands, which is kind of like feeling brand new, more va-va-voom, more passion, more passion for the future, and it is towards this person here. So getting your confidence up in order to declare. So it says to me that you don't need to come in as a page. You already know this person. This person knows you inside out. Yeah. You don't even need to come in as a page. You don't even need to do that, because you've shared something so intimate, and perhaps it is a recommitment of a marriage situation where you'd been in separation and started a brand new relationship that turned out to be a kind of like committed relationship, but not with marriage in. Okay, and that situation was detrimental, and you're going back to whoever you're separated from. So you don't need to send tiny messages. What you need to do is declare. So get into a king or queen energy, which is beautiful. And look at that. And you're coming in. That's just so hilarious. I love it. I love these readings. They are absolutely amazing. So it is a recommitment of this marriage to each other. No more separation. You want to be with them, a brand new beginning. You want something that is emotionally fulfilling. You want a life with them. I'm here to stay. This is the truth of the situation. Wow. Okay, so I'm digging this reading. Some of the things that come out in these readings are absolutely fantastic. I love it. So whoever I'm connecting with, or if it's for the collective, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. Thank you so much, my guides. Because I thought they were getting confused. It was so strange. Yeah, I just like, what are you doing? And I was even sitting at the board going, Libra, why are you giving, what are you doing? But yeah, it makes more sense now. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Libra? You're here to stay, offering them your heart. Beautiful. Okay, so it looks like they don't want to speak anymore, so we're going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. I'm actually going to pull, before we have a look at them, I'm just going to pull, see if I can pull 2 cards from the Akashic Tarot for you, see if you can give you any more information. So what does Libra need to know in relation to this reading, please, in relation to this reading? In relation to this reading. These are very new cards, and unfortunately I have to read from the book, so too many, and they are quite new, so they do stick together. So we're only going to take the top 2. So we have here Queen of Roses, and we also have Archangel Michael. Look at him in all his splendor. We do like a little bit of Archangel Michael. The Queen of Roses is protecting you, I feel. So, we've got Queen of Roses. Sorry, like I said, I'm going to have to read from the book, so you're going to have to bear with me, Libra. Hopefully you won't turn off, she says. Right, Queen of Roses, where are we? So 157. Do you know what? And this is the strangest thing. My eyesight's getting worse. If any UK people watching, 2 for 1 at Specsavers. Oh dear. Okay, so the Queen of Roses. Why have they given you this? This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she's peacefully focusing on a flower on her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and becomes, God's sake, there's back communication, and become more meaningful. Or someone may reappear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it may be that a friend, family member or co-worker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. Be open to the relationship. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman or a young woman. Oh, for goodness sake. Represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of a wife, mother at this time. It's a time for loving energy to be voiced. What was I saying about recommitting? Recommitting. This is you. This is you getting back into the role of whatever it is. Wife, husband. They're not gender specific. I know it says a woman, but just, you know, don't worry. You can reverse those gender roles. Don't worry about it. Okay. This card shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections. For a peaceful, loving connection is at hand. So open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. And that's why you're coming in as not as a page, not as a princess, not as a prince even. You're coming in as a king and a queen. Beautiful energy. Wondered why you were coming in like that. Okay, so we've got number 9. Number 9. Here we go. So I don't take myself too seriously. Obviously, you guys know that. There's a time for seriousness. And a time for being silly. Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He's seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help you lift your energy too. See, coming out of that really awful, steely situation, bringing about equilibrium. When you receive this card, you know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing. What was I saying about getting into queen mode and just deleting text just to get into the right frame of mind to come towards somebody? Your divine partner even. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and God's sake, I can read, by the way. Increasing power for you and where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power and your resources. Michael upright heralds a time for great courage, force, innovation and action. Don't delay. He's right there with you. So tap into this dynamo, the dynamo within you, and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, I got through that reading. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. I love these cards. They're absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, guides. Yeah, it's just reassurance. They told me to take the cards. I'm so sorry, it was painful about reading it. But anyway, the light in this room's not that good, and perhaps I should wear my glasses when I'm reading. Oh dear. Anyway, like I said, don't take myself too seriously. Life's too short. Laughter is a food of love. It really is. Okay, so how does the other person feel about you? Oh, yeah, they want the 10 of Earth with you. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. They just want to spend time with you. Beautiful. They're trying to get themselves into the 9 of Earth, which is getting all their ducks in a row. They've been just busy working on their finances, their future, to create a future with you even. On the 9 of Water, your wishes come true, concerns fade away, and the love of life. That's because Libra's back in. Queen of Water. Yeah, like they want to open their heart. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others, and they want to almost like scoop you up and say, yeah, hell yeah, let's get going. Page of Earth, getting to know each other though. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, finding out about you, putting in, look, more confirmation. 8 of Earth, learning all there is to know about you. The Awakening card, you come back in and declare, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So this person wants to welcome you in with open arms. Because it's not you coming in as a page, it's you declaring. Knight of Air, they want to move towards you swiftly. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. That is like, adios, quick, let's get going. Gosh, this person is doing, so many things happen when you come back in. Like I said, it could be a separation, it could be definitively, you could have divorced this person that you want to go back around to, want to recommit to. So it could very well be that you've divorced, and Libra, you've gone off and had another relationship, married, had a committed relationship, and now that one has been detrimental and you're going back to the person that you were married to before. However it resonates, but this person's been calling you in. They've been in magician mode. They want this relationship. They want you to come back to them. Beautiful. There you are, the sun in their life. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. They want just what you want. The 10 of Earth, the 10 of Water. They want emotional fulfillment. They want a fantastic family life. They want to spend time with you. And look at this, the Awakening. So since you'd been gone, or that void between you, life experience card. They don't like life without you. They want you back in their life. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. They want you back in their life. And the Awakening card there, epiphany moment. They want to move on from not being with you. They want to be with you. This is why they're in magician mode. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth, and clearing away all negativity associated with this relationship from the past. So they're getting clearer, objective decision. Oh, God's sake. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing humour in a situation. It's like, why did we get divorced? Almost like I can hear them saying, why did we split up? Why did we get divorced in the first place? Because we know that we want to be together. Sometimes it takes situations like that for you to have an awakening, a life experience moment. Seriously, it does. I've known lots of people who've been divorced and got remarried again. And I know of some people that have been divorced more than once to the same person and they've married again. Seriously. Married, divorce. Perhaps they're addicted to weddings. I don't know. But they're still together. They're married twice to each other. Can you believe it? Third time lucky. Yeah. And they've been together for like 20 years. Third time round. 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. They want this to be back on track, and the addiction, recovering from an addiction, is are we going to get back together? I want to be back together. And they just keep thinking about it. Look, being unable or unwilling to make a decision is stalemate. Pretending there is no problem. It brings about a huge amount of frustration with you not being there. But they understand that sometimes, with the Hermit card here, they understand that sometimes things need to be released in order for it to come back around and remodel itself. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous reading, gorgeous energy. I love it. The Hermit, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So they need that, they know that they need to release you, release all negativity, even release the thought of you being back together in order for you to come back in. It's a very spiritual, it's a very kind and compassionate way of thinking and feeling, because they're not into controlling you, although in the first instance they are kind of like frustrated with the situation, frustrated with themselves. You're not there, Libra, but they know if they hang on to that low vibrational way of thinking and feeling, they're just going to attract negativity. It's going to have an impact on your relationship or potential relationship. So that's why they're manifesting you back in. They're looking at the situation through the eyes of love, kindness and compassion, wanting to bring you back in, wanting to recommit to each other. What a beautiful reading. Love it today. Really do love it. Beautiful, beautiful readings today. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. Okay, so what do we need to know? 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 Reconsider. We've also got a year from now. It's just an extended period of time because you're having to release something. You can't seem to be interacting with someone if you're through that. You need to go through a process. Remain positive. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Did you want to? Yeah. Opportunity. I'm only going to take 4. That's all you need to know. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Libra, please? Libra. Libra in love. Libra in love. Libra. Okay, reconsider. We've got careers and finance. It's financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. No. Reconsider. It's actually the actual person. There's somebody better out there for you. It's not actually careers and finances, it's actually them themselves. A year from now, look, you're going through that healing period. You deserve love, you are lovable. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Libra? We're getting into that Queen of Wands energy. Anything else? Anything else for Libra? I think my knees are going to sleep. Yep. Remain positive, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. Of course it does, just bear with me. Okay, so getting to know each other. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Opportunity very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Beautiful reading. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, we've got is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And anything else? Anything else for Libra? Anything else? Anything else for Libra, please? Libra in love, yeah. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world and understand what you want going forward. So it's keeping everything to yourself. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So just making that decision, that very affirmative decision on going forward and being very definitive, not being wishy-washy, making a concise commitment to yourself and release your ex. Time to come to clear your energy. Beautiful. And of someone, the stealer of dreams. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Libra, please? Libra, in relation to this reading. So from your Moonology cards, we have a fiery climax approaches. We also have step out of your comfort zone. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Beautiful reading. Love it. Meditate and contemplate, and a new romantic cycle begins. Beautiful. If that did resonate with you, Libra, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's more important than anything else. Personal readings, all that information is in the description box below the video. The free advisory service is still available, not in the form of a personal reading, it's just in the form of a chat, whatever. I've got loads of people that come over, we're really good friends now, so that's fantastic. I love connecting with people. I'm on Facebook as well, and also what else was I going to say? Yeah, comment on the video if you wanted to. I love to engage with the channel. So yeah, put your comments in the comment box. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week, and love you loads. Take care.